Hello there, everybody. This is Drunk Gummo 1645. Welcome back to more Let's Play Ace Combat 4.
A group of young Erusian officers have taken over Megalith, the superweapon that was under development. Megalith is a rocket launch facility that can shoot down asteroid fragments in orbit. The only way to destroy this highly dangerous and fortified facility is to hit it from the inside. Follow the missile port grooves to find the 3 generators deep within the facility. Destroy the generators to access the central heat vent. Once inside, destroy the giant missile in the central silo. An infiltration unit will secure your escape route. Their plan calls for waiting until the generators are offline, and then taking over the sub-control room once the blackout hits. Enter this rat's nest with full confidence that the unit will get you out again. It's highly likely that this will be your final mission. Remember, we need heroes after the war, too. Make it back in one piece. Dismissed.
Oh, so today's mission objective: destroy Megalith. Megalith is going to be the most awesome mission ever. And to tell the truth, there is actually a way to cheap this mission out. And you can just skip the beginning portion and just fly the Megalith and destroy it that way. However, I'm not going to cheap this out because, well, if I cheaped it out, it wouldn't be very entertaining nor epic. So let's give this mission, the attention it truly deserves and do this properly. So let us begin. Whew, that was a pretty lengthy conversation, and I'm so sorry that I kind of had to go silent. But nonetheless, I wanted to just show that off. And I have decided what plane I am going to take. I was thinking about taking the SU-37A, but I decided to change my mind, and I'm just going to go with my original plan and go with the F-22A Raptor. Anyone remember my Let's Play of Ace Combat 6? I've used that plane throughout the entire game. And this time, this plane is going to serve me very well in this final mission. So let us grab our secondary, which is the XMAA, and let us begin the final mission. Megalith. Destroy all indicated targets. Let us begin now. Didn't I tell you that was epic?
All Mobius aircraft report in. Mobius 2 on standby. Mobius 3 through 7 on standby. Mobius 8 on standby. Preparations are complete, ready for battle. All aircraft follow Mobius 1.
Here we go! It is time once and for all! It is time to finish this! By the way, the thing I want to mention, you can check this out as I've mentioned before at the beginning of this video. You can skip this entire fight just by simply diving down and just fly to Megalith yourself. I am dead serious. They will not follow you. They're just going to concentrate on all the other allied fighters. It's just that bloody cheap. So I'm not going to do the cheap route. Instead, since I got I got 20 minutes to do this, I figured why the hell not? Why the hell not just give this mission its proper justice? Because this mission, even if you cheap this out, it's still pretty damn easy, if I do say so myself. Oh man, this is going to be the most awesome thing ever. Well, maybe not, but nonetheless, it's still going to be a really, really fun mission. Despite these SU-37 being Yellow Squadron fighters, they are not Yellow Squadron. Obviously, we took them down in the previous mission. Man, I have to say, this music is definitely one of the most epic songs ever composed. Ever. I'm dead bloody serious, and it's just that freaking epic. Just look at it. Look at the sky. Meteors and shit are raining from the sky. It's just a lot of shit. It's just that freaking awesome. And if you couldn't tell already, this mission is actually my favorite mission out of all the missions in the entire game. Oh man. I'm just so bloody happy that this Let's Play is going to be coming to an end soon. Oh yeah! Way to take him out, buddy!
Locked on.
If I fail too many times during the flying and dogfighting segment, I mean, why the hell would I fail because I'm already down to one fighter left? I mean, seriously. If I were to fail, I would go ahead and cut. But I'm not going to cut right now. Now that all the fighters have been destroyed, it is time to head to Megalith. It is time to destroy Megalith. The thing that obviously has been haunting us, but of course wasn't as big of a bitch as Stonehenge was. Oh man. This is just awesome. How can you not embrace the awesomeness that is this? So, in order to take out Megalith, you need to fly into these little ports here. And you're going to want to fly in pretty slow, and you're also going to be flying in very low too, so the caution pull-up thing, that's going to be annoying, but nonetheless, you're going to have to deal with it. Because that's just the way this mission is constructed, and the way it's set up. You have to fly through these corridors, and fire missiles at the indicated targets. Once you reach the end of the corridor, just destroy all indicated targets and you'll be fine. So, once you exit one corridor, head to the next one. However, it is wise to obviously take the front door, instead of going into the back door of each said thing. Because if you, enter the back door of these ports and whatnot, you're not going to be able to hit the target. So, what am I to talk about now? Again, I'm not very sure. When navigating through these corridors, as I've mentioned before, it's wise to fly really slow, and it's also wise to yard, I don't know what the term is. You turn very slowly using the L2 and R2 buttons. Turn that way while combining your turning capabilities, and also just fly at least 300 miles an hour, if not maybe around 200, but not too slow. Otherwise, you're going to stall out, and if you stall out, you're going to crash. And trust me, that is not fun. Seriously, I got like 15 minutes left to go. Less than that, but nonetheless, I'm making great time. And by the way, this is actually my first playthrough that I've actually decided to not cheap out this mission. When it comes to the very last corridor, it is actually easier than the rest of them because you don't have to hang so low for so long. But nonetheless, once the last thing has been destroyed, you need to take out these missiles. Take out as many as you can on your way out, and try not to let too many of these escape. If too many of these things escape, then
Hurry up, the planes are plunging in any minute now.
dang it, I missed. Don't worry, missed. If too many missiles escape, it's a mission fail.
We'll get those
Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you could just let the missiles go. Nonetheless, destroy them for extra points, if you want to. Okay, so what's next? Missile 2, you will die now. And so will you. As soon as I can figure out whether or not I'm hitting the freaking target. Nonetheless, there is actually one last thing we have to do, and we have over a half an hour to actually do this. Which is way more than enough time to actually do this successfully. There is actually one last corridor, and it's at the very middle of Megalith. And this one is both skinny, low, narrow. Oh shoot, I'm stalling. That wasn't good. I wasn't sure if I was approaching it fast enough. Just wait until you get the missile on sight, fire your missiles, and exit out the door. To do so, there we go! Mission accomplished!
The once familiar scent of burning jet fuel has long since faded away. What was once Yellow Squadron's runway is now just a local highway again. I write this letter to you now. I know it must have brought him unexpected joy to have an opponent like you at the end of that meaningless war. At least that's what I want to believe. Only you, the pilot who shot him down, can confirm this. And so, I write to you.
By the way, when he says to you, he really means the pilot who you've been playing as. So in other words, throughout this entire time, the story that this kid has been living and experiencing, he's been writing a letter to us. He's just writing a thank you letter for all of our hard work. I'm dead serious. That is... oh my god, I can't tell you how awesome this is. Both... oh, man. So... yeah, this is pretty much the end of the Let's Play. I mean, I do have a couple of little extra things to show off, but really, it's nothing really much. It's just some menu stuff here and there. But, really... man, it's just been wonderful. I am so glad I've done a Let's Play of this game, and my TV went blank. However, you can't see it, but I can. Nonetheless, I'm just going to say this. This Let's Play, I feel like it has turned out really, really well, despite it lacking in views. Again, I don't know why. I guess it has something to do with YouTube's recent update and shit, but, I don't know. Oh man, I am so glad I've done the Let's Play of this game. I feel like that this game, you know, last time I actually looked it up on YouTube, that was actually during the beginning parts of this Let's Play. I wanted to see how many people actually done a Let's Play of this game. And to tell the truth, what I've learned, not very many people actually done a Let's Play of this game. I'm dead serious. I can't believe how very little people actually done the game. I'm just surprised. I guess it's because not very many people knew about this game and they just wanted to pick it up for themselves and just give it a go. And to tell the truth, Ace Combat 4 and Ace Combat 5 are both my favorite Ace Combat games. I feel like I actually like Ace Combat 5 just a little bit more because the story is much better structured in Ace Combat 5 than it is in Ace Combat 4. But again, that's just me and my personal preference. You may be wondering when I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of Ace Combat 5, and maybe even possibly Ace Combat 0. If I were to do another Ace Combat game, other than having to redo my Let's Play of Ace Combat 6, I would most likely be doing a Let's Play of Ace Combat 0 first, then Ace Combat 5. Because I think the timeline, as far as the Ace Combat games go, from 4, 0, and 5... I pretty much gave it away. Whatever. The timeline, I believe it's 4, 0, 5, then 6. I'm just saying, because Ace Combat 0 actually takes place, just before the events of Ace Combat 5 occurred. I'm serious, it's like, I think around that timeline of 15 years prior to the events of Ace Combat 5. Again, I am kind of getting a little ahead of myself, but I don't really care. Ace Combat 4, where does that fall in the timeline? I don't know. Nonetheless, I bloody love Ace Combat 4 and 5. Ace Combat 4, in my opinion, definitely does have the most memorable soundtrack and the best soundtrack out of all the Ace Combat games that I have played thus far. And Ace Combat 5, again, really great game. I love the story, and I cannot wait to do a Let's Play of Ace Combat 5 and just show you guys how awesome it truly is. It's changing everything again. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. Anyways, let's save our game and then we shall return to the title screen. Reason is because I have a couple little things to show off. So, mission clear, data. Excellent. So, returning to the title screen, after you completed the game once, you are given the option Special Continue, which allows you to carry all aircraft, weaponry, and money that you obtained previously from your previous playthroughs over to the next game, and your next playthrough, and so on and so on. Another thing that is unlocked is, well, you unlock Scene Viewer and Music Player. Scene Viewer and Music Player, you unlock these by completing the game at least once, on any difficulty, easy, normal, hard, very hard, or expert. Or maybe it's just hard and expert. I don't know. Nonetheless, we get these two things as an unlockable option. And I might as well just go ahead and start, showing off the rest of this crap. Options, controller setup. You can come here and turn on vibration and change the controller port from first player to second player. I have no clue what this means. Controller type, you can change control type from normal to easy controls. For first-time players in any Ace Combat game, I would recommend playing with easy controls, but after your first playthrough, it's pretty wise to try out the normal controls. Reverse allows you to reverse... I have no clue what this is. I think this reverses the control, like when you apply up, you push and hold down, and you push up in order to go down. I've already mentioned it. This does the opposite. If you ever played Sonic Adventure DX and played the Tails minigame, during that scene, up is up, down is down, end of story. Vibration, you can turn this on or off, and pilot view, you can invert the camera controls for the pilot view with the right analog stick. You pretty much get the drill here. Now for screen settings. Screen settings allow you to change the screen position and just get it to match with your TV, get it to the center as best as you can. Brightness, you can adjust the brightness to how much you please, well kinda, but nonetheless you can change the brightness level from the default level 1 all the way to level 7. So I'm just going to cancel that. And you can also change the screen aspect ratio. Depending on what TV you play, you can obviously change the aspect ratio from 4:3 to 16:9. Since I'm playing this on an HD TV, I'm going to keep this on 16:9. Captions, you can change the in-game subtitles from on to off. HUD unit, you can change it from HUD Type A to Type B. Type A, it measures miles and altitude in feet, and Type B displays airspeed in kilometers and altitude in meters. Very, very complicated, but nonetheless, it's there if you want to use it. And interludes, I have no clue what this is. Whatever, it's an option. And sound settings. Sound settings, you can adjust the sound from stereo to mono, adjust volume from the background music, sound effects, voice volume, and jet sound. I have everything at the max because I can. Personal data views your flight logs and views your most used plane, and the usage for the SG-37A. In my playthrough throughout this Let's Play, it's like 25%, which I can understand because I have used that plane quite a lot. And that's basically it for the options. You also get a trial mission and free mission. Basically, free mission allows you to play on any mission of the game with no enemies, and you can just feel free to fly around the map as long as you want. And trial mission allows you to play score attack or time attack mode, and try to get the highest score within a certain amount of time. I'm not going to show off this mode because it's just not necessary. And tutorial, this can be used to learn the basics of maneuvering an aircraft and just learning how to play. And again, for first-time users of any Ace Combat game, I recommend using the tutorial first before actually starting the game. In versus mode, 2 players can duke it out, split screen, and just see who's the better pilot. But again, since this is the PlayStation 2, and online didn't really exist back in those days, you would have to literally get a friend to actually play with you. But in this case for me, that just cannot happen. So, yeah, I'm basically done here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play, and I'll go ahead and sign out. So this is Drunk Goomba 1645 with Let's Play Ace Combat 4. I'll see you guys next time for future projects. And my next Let's Play, which is Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. See you guys next time.